All right, welcome to a quick episode from the chart readers. I've got a really busy Monday at work today, so I wanted to at least make a quick video just in case I can't later today. I'm going to cover SI one more time as well as FRC, okay? Real quick, what are we going to do? Same thing we always do, right? We'll take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how things are setting up. We have our 5 moving averages. There are no horizontal support lines because really it's all about these moving averages right now. And then once we're done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, if you can please like and subscribe, it does well with the YouTube algorithms, but just being here, really thank you so much for watching this, okay? And then, hey, if you disagree with anything, just throw it in the comments, all right? So look, we are definitely in the middle of live trading, so you will see percentages move, you'll see candles move, just don't get surprised if that happens. So, very interesting morning to SI. First off, if you watched my video last night or over the weekend, I said 240 was going to be a pretty hard resistance, right? I actually set my alert above 240 to try to ride that, right? So actually does make a lot of sense. My cat's at the door, sorry. How are you doing? Get in here. Get in here. Okay. So again, that 240 is definitely an important line. Nonetheless, though, look, we did not break the 8 on Friday. You can see that the 8 was at 173. We're at 172. So this is the first break of the 8. And I'll be honest, I don't want some sort of doji-like shape, all right? I don't like when there's even wicks on the top and bottom. I really need this to fill up just a little bit more, like ending it with something that looks like this or even skinnier like this. That's not going to be good, and it's by no means what we want, okay? That said, look, I still say what I went with over the weekend. 240 needs to break to sincerely believe we're going to at least come here to 4, which is our 20 moving average, and then obviously need to break 4 before we can even start thinking about any sort of double digits, right? But yeah, the 240 makes a lot of sense. Real quick, I'm going to show you the hourly. On the hourly, you can see that this 100 moving average was a real pain, and it's basically just a little over our 240 line as well. So don't be surprised if 240, 250 is a little bit hard. But again, on the daily, we don't necessarily mind that because breaking that could still give some pretty good swings, right? MACD and RSI still look good. Volumes, hey, not bad. We still have a number of hours left. Hopefully we can at least claw our way up to a little more than 100 million at least, I'm hoping, right? But yeah, bring me into that like 120, that'd be real nice. But hey, look, overall, we're definitely over the 8. That's definitely a good thing. But end of the day, I need a more confident candle. I need something like this. I mean, that's not as doji because it's just a little bit of a wick up, but you can see it. It's starting to get thinner and thinner already, right? So this bad boy's dropping. It's getting a little scary. And end of the day, I think it still goes back to that 240 line that we drew last week. So just a quick cover on this since I did cover it over the weekend, but there you go. So FRC, I think this is a really interesting chart. Look at that. I had an alert on SI and it unfortunately just went down. I really believe that this thing was going to come to 1. I'll be honest. Maybe after this video I'll make some moves. We'll see. But yeah, $2 on SI actually made a lot of sense to me. Look, where are we with FRC? Look, you very often fall away from the 8, then you kind of start working your way back, then you fall away, then you start working your way back. Really, there's one of two things that's going to happen. Either we're actually going to break it and maybe fill our way to this guy, or we're just going to kind of keep dropping away like this thing's been doing, right? Personally, I'm going to set my alert right here. I know it's a little high. You can actually set it right. I'm going to set 2 alerts. We're going to set one at 1726, which is just over the 8 moving average. And then I'm going to set the next one right here at the 20 mark, which is the bottom of that guy. I think those are the 2 important lines for FRC. Obviously, look, don't think about $120 stock when we're below 20. You know what I mean? So like, don't get too greedy. But that said, there's a lot of recovery to be made here, right? So it's definitely well worth looking at. Again, though, I still think there's a couple things that need to happen. Where are we compared to that? Oh man, we basically tried to open over that, but so far have failed, right? So it's at least worth looking at. I will very much say that, but end of the day, nothing really matters until we get over the 8 moving average. So let me just look at the weekly on this one. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a really bad weekly, right? But red could make a decent recovery, right? So, couple ways to play this. This one's a little less ready than the ones I like to be bullish about. But look, banks are moving well. It does seem like a lot of the bank scare might be behind us. I'm not necessarily, trying to say that I know that for a fact and all that sort of stuff here. But I think this is well worth looking at, but still a couple things need to happen here. So just a quick video on these two. Again, I hope to make a couple more later today, but at least I got something out today. Hey, I appreciate your time so much.